live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl Lashia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet. You're the reason I wake up, the reason I smile.
But the secret is you got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate, so you got to coordinate.
Round 1 comes to an end with episode 8, The Dream versus Miss Candy Brown. Who will advance to the next round? Find out by tuning in Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Say hello to America's new favorite game show, Think Different TV's Play or Pass. Get ready to experience trivia like never before. It's not just about what you know, it's about how you play the game. Join our charismatic host Bubbles every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the most exhilarating trivia battles on television. As we wrap up our incredible first season, we're gearing up for an even more exciting season 2 in 2025. We're looking for sharp minds and strategic thinkers to join us for one-on-one duels, thrilling team battles, and high-energy tournaments for high school and college students. Think you've got what it takes to outsmart the competition? Prove it! Become a contestant by calling 267-225-1824 or emailing lashiastar2@gmail.com.
The champ is here! 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 The champ is here!
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Hey, you're watching my mommy on Think Different TVs.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Think Different TV, where minds meet. I'm your host, Lashia. Hey, we going into the new year very soon. 2 more days. I know that I am super excited. Are you excited? I'm excited. So anyway, again, this is Think Different TV, where minds meet. And I want to thank all of you guys who have been on this journey with me. We are going into the 4th season come January 6th. January 6th will be the start of our 4th season of Think Different TV. Blows your mind, doesn't it? It's like, where did the time go? I swore I just started this show, and now it is a network. It's a brand. It is doing very well on YouTube. I have reached my goal of 1,600 subscribers. So thank you so much for subscribing, for turning on that notification bell, for not missing any new episodes, replays, or exclusive interviews with Think Different TV. Also sharing the love by sharing the live. I know you guys have been doing it, and I appreciate you wholeheartedly because, listen, Think Different TV is on a weird night. It's on a very weird night. You know, Mondays have been a battle for me, okay? Has been a trial because a lot of people, they get off from work, they want to go to sleep. Or you have Monday Night Football, or you have something else going on that people are saying, I don't have time, I'm not going to tune in. But I want to thank all of those who have been tuning in, who have been giving me the energy, giving me the fuel to keep it going. So thank you so much. All of you guys who are just joining on the Think Different TV Choo Choo Train, welcome aboard, choo choo. And all of those who who have been riding with me since the beginning. Thank you so much. Listen, like I said, Think Different TV is a network now, okay? So we have an incredible lineup. We have Sunday, in my opinion, with Think Different TV's Lashia on It's Yours Radio. It's Yours Radio's every Sunday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Shout out to my bros, Donnie O and Beck, out in Salisbury, Maryland. All right, live 97.5 FM. Their radio show is called It's Yours Radio, and I have a segment on there. It's at 5:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, y'all can listen in on www.live975.com. It's always a good time with my bros. They a little mad. They a little mad because Sunday my Eagles whipped on them Cowgirls. Okay. It blew them out. All right. It was 41-7. All right. That was the final score. So they was a little sore. They was a little sore. And y'all probably noticed that I haven't been on for the past 2 weeks. Is not because I don't want to be on there. It's not because they don't want me on there. It's just that they have a new system. We're trying to figure things out. So in the new year, hopefully I will be able to get back on there and do my segment. All right. So we have Sunday, in my opinion, with Think Different TV's Lashia. Then you got Monday, Think Different TV, which is every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on the Think Different TV YouTube channel, also on Instagram and on Facebook. I want to say howdy ho to all of my Instagram peeps and all of my Facebook peeps and all my YouTube peeps. But listen, if you're watching on Instagram, I just want to let you know that for some reason I cannot see your comments because StreamYard has not yet built that little feature in. So if you want to be seen and heard, mosey on over to, hold on real quick. All right. Mosey on over to YouTube so you can be seen and heard, honey, because I don't want you to feel like you're not being seen and you're not being heard, okay? Also, if we go a little bit past an hour, Instagram has a tendency to shut off. So if you don't want to miss any of the show, make sure you head on over to YouTube. I want to shout out my Tdtv fam all over the country because you could be anywhere, but you choose to be with me right here every Monday night. So I love you so much. Think Different TV could not be made possible without viewers like you and our sponsor, Euphoria Water. Euphoria Water, I gotta say this right because this is my day one sponsor. So let me get it right. Euphoria Water is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly. Alkaline water with minerals, no chemicals, none of that goofy stuff up in it. It is good and good for you. If you're going to hydrate the right way. Get your Euphoria Water today. You can find Euphoria Water on IGA. Euphoria Water, that's UPHORIAWATER. Or if you live in the Philadelphia area and want Euphoria Water delivered to your home, call Captain at 267-707-8279. All right. So that is a shout out to my sponsor. Shout out to Imitation by Jarrell. Queen been rocking out with me since the beginning of the show. Okay. Only missed one episode. How many people can say that they only missed one episode of Think Different TV? Not many. Queen got it on lock. All right. Again, like I said before, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new episodes, replays, or exclusive interviews from Think Different TV. Also, if you like what you see, you want to share the love, share it alive, all right? And then after you share, comment hashtag Tdtv. All right. Excuse me, I think I've covered all my bases. I'm going to do these quick announcements, and then we're going to get into the hot topic for tonight because it wouldn't be Think Different TV if we didn't have a hot topic. So shout out to King George of Black 31 Magazine. You can find Black 31 Magazine on IG at Black Magazine 31. King George is the curator and CEO of Black 31 magazine. This is the first issue that I was featured in. Shout out to King George. He shines a light on entrepreneurs, artists, people who are giving back to the community. So I want to give my kudos to this fine brother, because a lot of people get overlooked in the community, but he makes sure that he shines a light on them so they are not missed. Okay, this is the first issue that I was featured in. This is the second issue, the Women's History Edition with the beautiful India Rose on the cover. Make sure you grab both of them. They are available digitally. So if you want a copy, make sure you hit up King George at Black Magazine 31 on IG. All right. Birth by the Code by LO. This is an awesome album. I am part of this album. I am on tracks 9 and 13, but the whole album is fire. So make sure that you go and show this brother some love. It is available and streaming on all major platforms. Again, shout out to LO, Birth by the Code. All right. Also, shout out to Wise Choice Massage Therapy, the other sponsor, also my other business. All right. This is what pays the bills. I am a licensed massage therapist, and I provide Swedish, deep tissue, prenatal, and chair massage. So if you live in the Philadelphia area, okay, I think I have to stress that. If you live in the Philadelphia area and you would like to book a session, or you for yourself or someone else, make sure you hit me up at Lashia Star on IG, LASHIASTAR, or call Wise Choice Massage Therapy at 267-225-1824. Okay, book that massage today. I am booked and busy, honey. And we still have the Tournament of Champions underway, because on Tuesday nights, we have Think Different TV's Player Pass, the America's newest game show, newest favorite game show. Okay, make sure that you tune in Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. The Tournament of Champions is underway. We are finally heading into episode 8 of round 1. So after tomorrow night, round 1 will be over, and then we will go. I'm getting tongue tied. We will be going into round 2, and round 2, it gets a little bit more interesting, all right? Because we are getting closer and closer to finding out who will walk away with that $150. And you know what? Through the whole process, it's just always a good time. You know, you got trivia, you got people with bragging rights, you listen. It's a fun time. So make sure y'all tune in Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to Think Different TV's Player Pass right here on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Also, I didn't want to spill the beans or anything. I'm not going to tell you exactly what the show is, but Think Different TV Network is bringing a new show, a brand spanking new show to you every Wednesday, starting April 2nd, 2025. Wait till I roll the red carpet out for this one, y'all. Y'all gonna be like, what? Yeah, it's about to get crazy on Think Different TV Network. So tune in for that. And, of course, April 1st, 2025 is the start of the second season of Think Different TV's Player Pass. A lot of things happening, a lot of things popping off, hence the name Pop. So tune in, guys. Y'all will not be disappointed. And tomorrow night, like I said, we have episode 8 of round 1. Miss Candy takes on the Dream. So who will advance to the next round? Who knows? Find out. Tune in tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to find out who will be advancing to the second round and getting closer and closer to that $150. All right. Now, I'm back, y'all. That was our announcements. We have a really good topic tonight. I won't keep y'all too long because this topic is, I'm just going to share my thoughts on the video. I've done co-parenting episodes in the past. In the second season, I did one. No, in the first season, I did one. And then I believe the second season, I did one. Or did I do one in the third season? I think I had a rewind in the third season of the one in the second season. So I digress. So anyway, I co-parent. And it's only hard if you let it be, if you make it hard on both sides. Because the main focus should be the child, right? And I've said it on the show plenty of times before. It's something that Judge Judy has said plenty of times on her show. That's where I got it from. You have to love your child or children more than you hate each other. And when it comes to co-parenting, it can be done amicably. It does not have to be a screaming match. It does not have to be unnecessary drama. It can simply be, listen, you have this part of the week, or this week I have them this week, or you have on the weekend, and just making the drop off, the switch off as smooth as possible, as smooth as AIDS. Okay. And what I find is that people who are not right up here, they want to do everything they can to make the process difficult. They cannot be right up here because maybe they are emotionally scarred from the fact that they're no longer with the person that they are doing the trade-off with. That's a very real possibility. And it's common. It's more common than someone actually having mental issues. So many times I've seen, and I didn't do an episode on this, and I think I should, going into this new season, do an episode about parents who take it to the extreme, and because they can no longer be with that person and the child reminds them of that person, they go as far as unaliving the child, just to prove a point to the person that they're no longer with, and ending up in jail in the process and causing a lot of devastation. It's a lot of that happening nowadays. I refuse to think that it's all mental illness. Just some people just are just evil. I don't want to say, oh, that person had mental issues and they did, because you don't really truly know unless you had the person tested. And until they get tested and it's a proven fact, I'm just going to just say that they're just evil. Well, anyway, the episodes that I did on co-parenting before was just basic co-parenting skills. I think I even did one on nacho parenting where you had to establish boundaries with the step parents, and in order to make the whole process smooth as well. What I will say is that when it comes to the holidays, you would think that people will be a little bit more, I don't know, friendly, nicer. Recently in the news, this guy decided to choose a holiday dinner as the time that he was going to unalive his entire family. Well, I was like, what the heck is going on? So holidays are not all is cracked up to be anymore. It's not the warm, gushy feelings anymore. It's very much people got problems. And in order to solve their problems, they're like, oh, well, let me choose the most unsuspecting time to bring the most devastation. And what could be a more unsuspecting time than the holidays? Everybody's in good feelings and they're having fun, and then somebody just decides to do something very drastic. But back to co-parenting. So I got to the point where it comes to co-parenting, like I said, my son takes precedence over everything. I'm not going to argue with you about dumb stuff. I'm not going to sit there waste my time, my breath, my energy on something that can be simply discussed in like 2 minutes, 2 or 3 minutes. It does not have to be dragged out. It does not have to be, you know, beat to death. Okay. We can definitely just have a conversation for like 2 3 minutes, get everything out and open, and then okay, good talk. Let's go. And then I go back to my life, you go back to yours, and then we worry about our son. The thing that I find is that some people just be so caught, is so filled with rage and wanting to be on in this drama mode all the time that they can't just let things be. The holidays, you must have a clear understanding of who is going to get the child when. It makes for it to be so much easier. Now, I admit, when we first split up, it was hard on me on the holidays because the days that I was that I didn't have my son. Well, y'all know his name is Wise. The days I didn't have him, if so happened that the holiday fell on those days. So the first and second year was a little hard on me. However, as my son got older and as I just kind of got out of my feelings, I just realized like I see him all the time. The holidays does not make things change all of a sudden. It's just another day, you know? And I hate to be that way, but it really is. In the bigger scheme of things, it's just another day. And when it comes down to arrangements that you have as far as your co-parenting and as far as your visiting schedule and everything like that, we all have a calendar. You can clearly see when you don't have your child, when you do have your child. You can see if you have them on the holidays, if you don't have them on the holidays, all this different stuff. So it should not be a big shock, surprise, and there shouldn't be oh well, it's not fair that I don't have them on Father's Day. Well, you know that you don't ever have them on a Sunday, so how is this any different? You get what I'm saying? Like, don't be weird. Do not be weird, because there are other days of the week that if you want to do something, you could do something with your child, just like Christmas, Thanksgiving. Christmas fell on what, Wednesday this year? I saw my son. We had a ball. And now me and his dad are at a good place where I could pick up the phone and he could pick up the phone. He could say, "Hey, I would like to get him on this day to do whatever," and I'm like, "Okay." It's your son. Like, why am I going to stop you from doing what you want to do with your son as a father? Like, just like if I was to say, hey, I want to get him on Christmas, he had no problem dropping him off on Christmas Day. He wasn't all like, well, it's Christmas and da, 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 da. Everything he did with his family, they did the night before. Everybody was happy. My son got to see his dad and his dad's side of the family on Christmas Eve, and got to see his mom and his mom's side of the family on Christmas Day. And they're just days. There's nothing really super extra special about these days. But I will say this. People who take those days very seriously and really, to not make things complicated, have that agreement at the beginning of the year. We all have a calendar. We know what days our holidays fall on beforehand. So all you got to do is say, hey, I know that usually, you have on between this day and this day. But I really want to do something special on the holidays, and I wanted to know if I can get him. And don't bring it up like last minute. Like, bring it up at the beginning of the year. Bring it up, maybe in the middle of the year. but way before the day you decide you want to have him, on both sides, mother and father, so there is no confusion. And what I'm finding is there's a lack of communication. There's people still in their feelings. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. Because at the end of the day, it should be about your child. But why did I bring this up? Okay, well, I was on the internet, interneting, and I actually was just going to do 2024 in review. I did write down my notes what I was going to say about my year 2024. But I came across this crazy article, because you know how Google will be like just spit stuff out like, "Look, this is so I came across this article, and it was pretty much this picture that went viral, because it was a picture of a man, his girlfriend, their two kids, and his son sitting in the middle. But his son had on different pajamas from everybody else. Now, I don't see no problem with the picture. Obviously, the dad loves his son very much, wanted to include him in the picture. It actually kind of looked, it looked better with him having that, like breaking up the color scheme, having that black right in the middle. It just worked out. However, the mom thought differently. And here lies the drama. So without further ado, we're going to get into our hot topic. Oh, snap, I ain't put my band on. Okay. We're going to get into the hot topic.
I'm coming in hot.
So I know y'all seen the controversial topic about the kid being left out of the matching PJs. Yeah, well, that's my son. And I'm here to clear up all the BS, because the internet takes things and they flip it. So I'm gonna start from the very beginning. Okay? So me and dad have a set schedule. Every other weekend, my son goes with dad. Dad texted me December 19th and said, will he be at school? I'm picking him up. December said, yes, he will be at school. He said, okay. Keep in mind, dad already had my son the weekend prior. So December 19th weekend, he wasn't supposed to have him. He voluntarily texted me and asked, could he get my kid? And of course, that's not a problem. So as we're communicating, I'm like, okay, since he's going with you, like, late notice, does he need his hair done? He needs a retwist. I will do his hair, like, just let me know. And he communicated that he does need his hair done. Dad never told me anything about these pictures. Still didn't even mention it, never brought it up, nothing. So dad picked up December 20th, that Friday, and I guess they got pictures taken December 21st, that Saturday. And at 12:16 p.m. on Christmas, dad sends me their Christmas pictures. And I'm like, okay, cute, but why doesn't my son have on the same pajamas as everybody else? His response was they were out of stock. And I expressed my concerns, and I said, I feel like that was dead wrong. He never responded. So I took to Facebook and I made a post without any pictures. I made one post first, and I'm gonna read the post. Okay, so my post stated, I check in before I tweak out. My son got pictures taken with his dad, his girlfriend, and his siblings. Why the fuck my baby the only one with different pajamas and everybody else matching? He literally is wearing the pajamas I sent with him for the weekend, not even new pajamas. And they are high waters because they are night clothes. Am I wrong for being upset? I don't feel like I am. That's when it had got quite a few comments and was like, no, you're not wrong. I don't feel like you're wrong. So then that's when I took it upon myself to post the pictures that I was sent. But out of respect, I did cover the baby's faces. I left my son's face unblocked because my son is on my page. So it wouldn't have made a difference if his face was on there or not. So I blocked out her baby's faces and I posted the pictures and I said, here it is. Okay, so this was the next post. I ain't want to post nobody kids, but come on, bro. Don't play with me. These are the pictures I posted, but I also posted one with my son and his two siblings, and I covered their faces too, but it got cut out of the screenshot. Edit, my son's pajamas are from last year. I sent those from home. They are something to sleep in, not take professional photos in. My son could have at least got a fresh new set of pajamas. They got him on high waters. That's my main point. They have pictures all together, including my son, so that was never the problem. The first picture is just to show that everyone has on the same set except for my kid. So my whole problem about this whole situation is that my son did not match everybody else. And I feel like the pictures were already booked on Dad's free weekend. Dad was already not supposed to have my kid. My kid was never supposed to be there. Therefore, my kid was never a part of the plan. I just feel like Dad should have just left my son at home with me, and all of this would have just been avoided. Obviously, he was not a part of the pictures because 1, y'all didn't have pajamas for him, and 2, this was scheduled on my weekend to have my kid. So that's just also one of my concerns, because why would you force him and he's not ready? Y'all don't even have him a set of pajamas. And I also feel like, okay, you probably thought about it and you did want to include your son, then everybody should have got new pajamas. You asked me Thursday, could you pick him up? That means you had all of Thursday, all of Friday, all of Saturday morning to find y'all or him the pajamas. That's just the big thing. Okay, so I just want everybody to know, like, the blame was never on the girlfriend. Like, I never pointed a finger at her. But once my post started getting a lot of views and stuff, that's when she made her post. And she felt like I was attacking her. But I never attacked her. The internet blamed her. Let's just get that straight. The internet blamed her. I never blamed her. I've always blamed Dad from jump.
I feel like, what did I just watch? When I saw it in preparation for tonight, I was like, did they really just make a whole thing out of her son not wearing the same pajamas as everybody else? And you want to know the crazy thing? Okay, before I even get into that, I want to shout out some people that are in the comments. What's up, M. Anthony Frazier? I see you. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to Think Different TV. We also got Triple Fire in the building. He hashtag Tdtv, meaning that he is sharing the love by sharing the live. He also put up the brain, the TV, and the 2 exclamation symbols for Think Different TV. Y'all, I got merch. I got mugs, hoodies, bucket hats, t-shirts, all the stuff. So y'all gotta get with it, all right? Get on that merch website and get y'all some merch. People I found her also said sheesh at the holiday dinner. Yeah, definitely did that. He says save her in the phone under crazy. Few notes that I took from her video. Number 1, she always referred to their son as her son. Red flag. Oh, not to mention, I went on her TikTok to look at the other video and I came across another post where this young lady is actually pregnant with another baby and she is a stay-at-home mom. So that means that you got too much time on your hands, apparently, and you're hormonal, okay? Because it's no way, it's no way that someone who is busy got that kind of time to sit up on Facebook and post this and post that and sit there and make a fuss over nothing. Okay, you know how many women out here be like, my child's father is a deadbeat. He don't never want to see him. He don't ever want to take him. He called you up to take him off your hands on a weekend that he doesn't usually have them. And you was like, okay, bet, you know, like, and that was all cool. And he sent the pictures to you, so he clearly wasn't hiding the fact that he took pictures. He wasn't hiding the fact that he took pictures. If it was like that, if it was like that, they would have took the pictures, they would have posted on social media, and then you would have been mad because you would have been finding out about this picture on social media like everybody else instead of him sending it straight to you. What he does with his son, if it's not hurting your son, on his time, and it became his time when you said okay, when you said sure, you could take him. Now y'all, both of y'all's son is with his dad, so you can't be like, oh, I can't believe you did. No, you have no say over what he does with his son when you gave him permission to take him. And it's so funny saying permission, but when you say okay, yeah, you know, you can have him the weekend, like like you're pregnant. You didn't see that as, oh my gosh, like I'm getting able to sleep. I'm getting able to do what I want to do on a weekend that, you know, I usually have them, but I don't have them. I know I usually have something planned, but you ain't had none planned. You ain't had, because if you had something planned, you would have told him off the rip. Yeah, I got something planned, and I really don't want him to go with you this weekend because I got something planned. No, you ain't had nothing planned, nothing like that. So what was the point? What was the point? And then Sheba said she more upset about the photo. She's more upset. She upset more about the photo than the pajamas, if you catch what I'm saying. I get what you're saying. Here's the thing. I put down damned if you do, damned if you don't. He had on different pajamas from everybody else. She made a fuss out of that. But if he had on the same pajamas as everybody else, she would have been mad because she would have been like, you trying to put up this front like y'all all one big happy family, but he got a mom and that's not his mom. And she would have found a reason anyway. She seemed like that type that she's going to find a reason to nitpick at everything. She's never going to be happy. Okay? She's going to find a reason. If he was looking off into the distance while everybody else was facing the camera, she would have been mad at that. Oh, why you ain't try to get him to look straight at the camera like everybody else? She would have found something to say about this picture regardless. And here's the thing. Now the picture is circulating, it's going around, everything like that. And I put this. Why would you post the pictures without permission from him? He sent those pictures straight to you. And to make a point, not to post to say, oh, this is beautiful. My son is with his dad and, you know, and his little brothers. And this is great. Or his little sibling. I don't know if it was brothers or sisters. It looked like two little boys or whatever. Because she blurred their faces. You still kind of see their face. But you didn't blur the mom and the dad's face. So it's kind of pointless, because if people know those two people, they're going to know the kids. Anyway, you know, you sit up here and he sent them to you directly. Again, he was not hiding the fact that he took these holiday pictures. Did he have to tell you that he was taking the pictures? No. again, like I said before, what he does on his time with his son when he has them is what he does. Okay, he don't got to give you a heads up. Hey, I'm gonna be, take pictures, this and the third, because you already seem like the type you want to have your hand in everything. Because when he said I'm taking him, you're like, oh well, do I need to do his hair? Y'all gonna be taking him? Take it? Are you gonna take him anywhere? Do I need to do his hair? Do I need to make sure his hair is done or whatever like that? Like, like part of me feels like you're trying to be helpful, but another part of me is like that feels like you're still exercising some type of control over the situation. Excuse me. So, if he would have told you, yeah, we're gonna be taking holiday pictures or whatever like that, you would have had a whole fit. Oh, why are you taking him to take pictures with you and your girlfriend and her and y'all two kids? Why are you trying to portray this happy family? My son does have a mother and all this different stuff. And she would have made a big fuss about it if he told her. Then if she was cool with it, she would have been like, well, what are y'all gonna be wearing? Are y'all gonna be matching? What are y'all like da, 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 da. She would have still tried to find a way to be a part of it, even though she's not a part of it. And that's the problem. She wants too much control. The whole thing about my son, that was getting on my nerves because it's like you did not have this son through immaculate conception. So you gotta accept that accept you have to accept that you had this child with someone else and that person is your son is half that person, and that person has equal rights to that child. He ain't hurting him. He ain't doing nothing wrong to him. And then you try to ask him, because I read the article, y'all. This upset me. She asked her son, "Did it upset you that y'all didn't have the same? Did you didn't have the same pajamas as everybody else?" And what's the little boy going to say? He wants to please his mom, so he's going to say, "Well, he said yes, he was upset." That boy probably didn't even care. Like they probably took him out for ice cream and pizza and took pictures and had a grand old day and so much fun. He even had a picture of just the son by himself. Just the son by himself. So if the mom didn't feel comfortable with hanging up a picture of her son with his siblings or her son with the whole family picture, there was a picture of just him by himself. She not worried about that. You know how much it costs for pictures? Do you know? Do you know? I tell you, okay. These packages that they have for pictures, life touch, and all of them, they are high. They are higher than a giraffe's punani, okay? And you up here fussing? Girl, get your life. That made me so upset. It made me upset because it's people out here that really they don't have no one to take the bird. I wouldn't say kids are burdens, but a lot of people don't have a free day. A lot of women don't have a free moment to themselves. And for you to not only have the weekend that he had them, but also the following weekend, are you crazy? Now he gonna be like, see, this is exactly why this, that, and the third. You want to find a reason to sour the relationship that y'all had, where he feel comfortable enough to call you up and ask you for y'all son and say, can I take him this weekend? And you feel comfortable enough to say, sure. And it's amicable enough that y'all are at that point, and you want to ruin it with this stupid stuff. Stupid. You're stupid. Oh, that made me so mad. I'm like, girl, what is you fussing about? What are you talking about? He should have had, and then you're making all these posts on Facebook. And then you know the ones that was agreeing with her was the ones that probably drama filled too. Girl, you ain't wrong. Why he had on different pajamas? And because they like drama too. They ain't your friends. Because if I was your friend, I would have been like, girl, what the hell are you talking about? What is the problem? Why are you making a fuss about nothing? You had 2 weekends back to back to do whatever the hell you wanted to do, and you're fussing? Yeah, she got too much time on her hands. And she about to have another baby. And I pretty much guarantee you that that guy is not the father of this baby. So, yeah. It's all about communication, and it's all about caring and loving your child or children more than you hate each other. Because I don't understand how somebody could actually be moving on and having a whole nother life growing inside of her, try to find a reason to get herself so riled up and emotional and posting on Facebook, and now you start drama with the girlfriend. The girlfriend, like, I don't even know what the hell is going on. She posts all this stuff, and people asking her, like, blaming her, and she like, I'm just sitting up there smiling with my kids. I'm just trying to live my life. You bring all this unnecessary attention to this family. They probably don't even want to be in social media like that. Now you got them all in social media. You got it to the point where I done found it, and I'm talking about it on my show. So obviously them reached a certain plateau. And when Google was posting a whole article about it, you know something's going on. So yeah, you're stupid. You're stupid. The dumbest ish I done seen. And it ain't nothing like some dumb ish to end the year off with. She probably feeling miserable. She probably, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if the person that got her knocked up ain't with it no more. That's why she's trying to find all these reasons to stop problems with her other baby dad. Of course, this is all alleged and this is all assumptions. And I don't know the girl. All I know is that from this one video, she doesn't seem like somebody that I would personally hang out with because she's just too much drama for me. All right? Too much drama. Too much drama. All right, guys. So that concludes that. All right. Now, on to my 2024 in review. What did y'all get out of this? People I found her got the laughing faces in the skulls. He's dead over there. It's his ghost commenting after that. So 2024 in review. So we started off the year. I can't believe we already at the end of this year. I feel like 2024 was just like, we had the Cat Williams on Club Shay Shay kicking it off, getting all the drama riled up, saying that stuff is going to hit the fan and this, that, and third. And it was about to be a really crazy time in 2024. We had a lot of celebrity deaths this year. Too many to count. James Earl Jones, John Amos, excuse me, who else? Oh my gosh. Who it was the rapper that passed away. There's a lot of people that passed away this year, but we're not gonna dwell on that. Let's try to get back to 2024 in review for me. And it sounds like a herd of elephants over top of my head right now because, my neighbors just let their kids do whatever they want. Well, kid. It just sounds like a whole football team up there. So anyway, January, we had the networking event with Wallow and Gilly. It was an interesting event. It was where I finally said to myself, I have to do this more. I have to get out and I have to network more. I have to be in the scene more. I have to connect with people more, because this is the only way my brand is going to move forward, is if I network with more people. Your network is your network, right? So I also made the decision right then and there to take Think Different TV to a whole nother level, right? And I said, I'm actually going to go forward with the game show that I had in my head. And then I said, okay, I'm going to actually do it. Because one thing at this networking event, it was just like, find your niche, do stuff related to your niche, and your audience will come to you. Because so many times we try to go with what people want, what people see trending, and they want certain things to be talked about. And so a lot of people you see out here, this is why this is Think Different TV, because we think differently over here in these parts. All right, we are where minds meet. So the thing about it is that there's a lot of people out here creating podcasts and shows, and what they do on their shows is reflective of what's going on out in the world and what people are talking about in the world, so that they can trend along with those people. For example, if 10 circuits are talking about DDG and Holly Bailey, this person is going to also talk about DDG and Holly Bailey, because they know that in the midst of people looking up these other circuits to find what these people have said about DDG and Holly Bailey, they will find their circuit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, because some people like myself don't want to sit there and listen to somebody 11 people talk about the same damn thing and have similar to the same damn opinion about the same damn thing. And I mean, at least if you're going to talk about it, have a different spin on it. Be the person that goes against the grain, you know. But don't sit up there and agree with everybody else and say basically the same thing over and over and over again. Or these people that are doing TikToks, and the TikToks look like everybody else's TikToks. All the TikToks look the same. And it just is no originality. There's nothing special, nothing authentic about any of these people that are just spitting out what they think that other people want to see and want to hear. So what this networking event taught me was to have clear insight and intention and have a plan, which I already was on that type time, but it just reinforced those values into me, and I said, you know, I have to be intentional with everything that I do. If I'm going to do this, I have to be consistent. I can't just do it 1 week and then say, you know what, I don't really feel like doing it the next week. Because if I was on that type time, Think Different TV would not be going into season 4, January 6, 2025. Hello. All right. So yeah, in doing that networking event, like I said, I said I'm gonna go full speed ahead with my game show. Also in January, I did an interview with the Performance Battle League. Something new, something different. It also started my interviews back up because remember, I haven't done interviews since the first season, but I didn't do it in the show format. I did it away from the show. So it wasn't on a Monday, it was on a Thursday instead. And I did one once a month. And it was supposed to be something that I did once a month, January, February, March, you know, going on, so forth, so on. But I got bogged down. I'm not even gonna lie. I got turned around. When I started doing the game show, I just kind of put all my energy into that because I really wanted it to take off and I wanted it to pop. So I had to refocus my energy. However, I had a lot of fun doing those interviews. The Performance Battle League, I also went out to see the Performance Battle League in action. It was really fun. It was a good time. I think that wasn't until May that I saw the actual, yeah, I think it was in May that I went to, it was in March. It was in March. It was in March. Because that whole month I did Think Different TV's music video of the week, and I played all different yeah. So it was in March. Also in January I did Text Time. Oh, shout out to the Performance Battle League, shout out to Fire Chick, shout out to Dee, shout out to KB, shout out to Miss Olivia Bird, shout out to, oh my gosh, there's so many people. Shout out to, oh my gosh, Boss Soy. Shout out to this is the one thing I didn't write down. The whole Performance Battle League crew. Shout out to you guys. I see that they're picking back up and they're gonna be doing a new one very soon. So I'll keep y'all posted on that. January Text Time Talk with Rasan Weaver. Rasan Weaver. It was amazing. A lot of fun facts. Text time is right on the corner, guys. Y'all want to know some things? Watch the replay. Know about your deductions. Know about your LLCs. Know about all this stuff. Oh, and if you have an LLC, make sure you file your BOI by January 13th. I think that's the cutoff date. Make sure you file that, get that filed and situated. I might have Rasan back on to talk about that a little bit more in January. In February, I did an interview with Brink Young, who is one of my favorite people. And he's in Memphis. He has his own show on cable TV, and he does the Brink TV. He did the Brink TV music countdown. He's also has his own show, and he also has a radio show now, right? So I did an interview with him, and I already did an interview with him on the last episode of season 1. And so we were picking up and we were getting a little bit more of information. And then also we were using the new format of StreamYard and everything doing this. And it was a good time and we got to learn a lot about him. Make sure y'all go check out the replay of that interview. Also did karaoke with Terrell. Terrell is over in telling you, we all over the country, baby. Terrell is an amazing singer. She's over on the West Coast. I met her through Big Daddy Beard. I met Big Daddy Beard through Tone the Artist. So shout out to Tone the Artist. But meeting Big Daddy Beard and being on his live, I connected with Miss Angie Styles. I connected with Terrell, connected with Slim Jim Longfoot. There's a lot of people that I met through just being more active on YouTube and in different circuits, right? And not restricting myself to just doing my show and just putting it out there and not networking with anybody. And I did a lot of collaborations this year. I did a lot of collaborations with Reg over at Reg Reviews, and Try, and it was like I just got into this point where I was like, I'm gonna do a lot of different things, see what I like as far as social media is concerned. I'm not gonna sit up here and, like I said, limit myself. I also did an interview with JB, and that is coming very soon. He actually is already out, so I'll be posting it on my page very soon. All right, I'm slipping, tripping, but he did send me the link, so it is already out on Spotify, I believe. So yeah, I want y'all to check that out. I'll be posting that very soon, and that's what I did in February. March celebrated my 100th episode on March 4th, and this is now the 136th episode of Think Different TV. So we are 14 away from 150 episodes of Think Different TV. Like, that is blowing my mind right now. Like, what? How the heck? How do we get? Yeah, like, it's crazy. Yeah, and so March is we celebrated the 100th episode. There was a lot of great things happening, and that's when I started the tapings of Think Different TV's Player Pass. And lo and behold, the beginning of April, I released Think Different TV's Player Pass, put on the premiere, went off without a hitch. The first episode was Reg versus Try, and we just went on from there. And now we're in episode 8 of round 1 of the Tournament of Champions. And we're about to finish off this first season. And so crazy 48 episodes recorded of Think Different TV's Player Pass, and so much money given away. Okay. But thank God for our sponsors. Thank God for, for me getting a job. Cause I was really up here struggling. Like, but I was making sure people was getting paid. So all the people that participated and they got prize money, they got their prize money. So I don't want nobody to be like, oh, well, you struggling, you ain't paid. No, I pay everybody. You can ask everybody that was on the show. They definitely got paid, their prize money if they won a prize. Between May and October, I'm going to go back to July, but between May and October, I did a lot of spring to fall cleaning, getting rid of all those toxic people in my life. How many people got rid of toxic people this year? Going into the new year with a clean slate. Hello. Okay. We're not bringing drama into this new year. Okay. 2025. It's going to be a whole different ball game. So it was a lot of people that end up showing me who they were, or they was always showing me who they were, gave me the ass to kiss, and now I'm like, that's how you rolling? Okay, you can roll right on out of my life. And I can tell y'all, after doing that, I've been feeling a lot freer. I've been feeling a lot better about my life. I like the fact that I don't have to stress over this person being on my timeline, being someone that I see all the time. It's just so free. And shout out to Alexandria, because she even told me, she was like, if you tired of seeing somebody on your timeline, just block them, delete them, do whatever you gotta do, unfriend them, because you'll feel so much better. And she was so right. She was so right. She has a lot of words of wisdom, that one. Shout out to Alexandria too. She is releasing her album the day before my birthday, 123. My birthday is 124. and she's releasing her album 123. So make sure you go ahead and check her out. July, I celebrated a year of having my segment, In My Opinion, on It's Yours Radio. Already been a whole year done went by. We about to go on to a whole another other year of me being on the show. And we just be having a lot of fun, man. We just be having a lot of fun. So August, September, October, November. I mean, no crazy stuff happened. But November. How could I forget? November was the start of the Tournament of Champions. And we got a new president. But y'all already know that. But as far as I am concerned, I think that I know that 2025 is going to be one of my best years yet to come, because there's so many things in the works right now, so many things that I want to do, so many things that I'm able to do, because there is no one to stop me. There's no one to hinder my progress. And I'm able to do so much more and to give back so much more. And so that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. So pretty much that's my year in review. I hope y'all enjoyed. There's a few people that going into 2025 I do not want to hear about. I don't want to hear no more about DDG and Holly. I don't want to hear no more about Drake and Kendrick. I don't want to hear no more about Krishan and Blueface. I don't want to hear no more about any RICO cases. Okay, I don't care who is on trial. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about Diddy. I don't want to hear about Jay-Z. I don't want to hear about Big. I don't want to hear about Blue Ivy. I don't want to hear about none of these people. I know it makes for great news, but I'm just so over it. I just want everyone to have a prosperous new year, and I want everybody to be healthy in the new year, and I want everybody to make it to 2026. Can we do that? Can we do that? I'm super excited for things to come. There is so much more in store for you guys as far as Think Different TV's network is concerned. And I'm just gonna keep bringing it to y'all. Y'all ain't gonna be able to get rid of me, baby. Y'all can't. Why would you want to get rid of all of this? All of this beautifulness, all this lusciousness. Why? Get your life. Anyway, guys, that concludes this episode of Think Different TV. And make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to Think Different TV's Player Pass, where Miss Candy Brown will take on The Dream. And who will advance to the next round? Well, y'all will find out tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Think Different TV's YouTube channel. All right? So, once again, before I leave here, make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new episodes, replays, or exclusive interviews from Think Different TV. Also, if you like what you see and like what you heard, share the love by sharing the live. And after you share, comment #Tdtv. If you are watching the replay right now, hello, honey. I'm sorry I didn't catch you live, but I'm glad you're here now. And make sure you #replay in the comments. Let me know that you watched the replay. And also, I want y'all to have a happy new year. We gonna be partying, popping bottles, okay? If you don't drink, pop a bottle of cranberry juice for me, all right? Because I'm gonna be twisted, all right? Make sure you eat your greens and your black eyed peas. Again, I hope you got a lot of value out of what I've shown you tonight. And as always, have a great week, and I'll see y'all all next week. I love you guys. Be safe in the new year. I can't believe it. I feel like I'm about to cry. Um, but that concludes this episode. And I'll see y'all in the new year. Season 4. Whoop whoop and go birds. Bye.
I'm coming in hot.
Hey guys, Lashia here from Think Different TV, which is every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Shout out to my Tdtv fam all over the country. And I have a Tdtv exclusive for you concerning my sponsor, Euphoria Water. Euphoria Water is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly, alkaline with minerals, no chemicals, no additives. It is good and good for you. If you're going to hydrate the right way. Get your Euphoria Water today. You can find Euphoria Water on IG under Euphoria Water. That's UPHORIAWATER. And if you live in the Philadelphia area and want Euphoria Water delivered to your home, contact Captain at 267-707-8279. And why are we in my bathroom? Well, I want to show you my new Euphoria Water shower head. There you go. It's so bright and shiny and beautiful. It took me literally seconds to set up. I just unscrewed my old one and screwed this one on. It has several different settings. You can get the jet setting. You can do the regular shower setting. It is amazing. And also to know that I have the purest water hit my body. It's the greatest feeling. So make sure you make this investment because I am so happy that I made this investment. Call Captain at 267-707-8279 to put in that order, or you can hit them up on Euphoria Water on IG. I'm telling you, it's the best investment, the best thing I ever did.
But the secret is you got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate. So you got to coordinate.
Say hello to America's new favorite game show, Think Different TV's Play or Pass. Get ready to experience trivia like never before. It's not just about what you know, it's about how you play the game. Join our charismatic host Bubbles every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the most exhilarating trivia battles on television. As we wrap up our incredible first season, we're gearing up for an even more exciting season 2 in 2025. We're looking for sharp minds and strategic thinkers to join us for one-on-one duels, thrilling team battles, and high-energy tournaments for high school and college students. Think you've got what it takes to outsmart the competition? Prove it! Become a contestant by calling 267-225-1824 or emailing lashiastar2@gmail.com. Uh-oh, round 1 comes to an end with episode 8, The Dream versus Miss Candy Brown. Who will advance to the next round? Find out by tuning in Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel.
The champ is here. 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 The champ is here.
You are a queen divine. Take the stage. Now's the time. Get ready to blow their minds. You got it. You got it. You are a queen divine. Take the stage. Now's the time. Get ready to blow their minds. You got it. You got it.
In that fashion way, you know they gonna stare. Every time you walk by, they be like, oh my. In that fashion way, you know they gonna stare. Every time you walk by, they be like, oh my.
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Think Different TV, live every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl Ashia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV, where minds meet.
You're the reason I